little Paul. You like today? Here you go. I'll do that. Yeah. Who wins tonight? Hey, fucker. Okay. Sorry, doing a ball. That game, dude. It was crazy. It was freaking crazy, brother. Absolutely unbelievable. Man, watch the highlights. What can I say? I was like, this game's over. Bears tie it up, get it into overtime, get an onside kick, get it in overtime. Caleb Williams throws a bomb right into a bucket. Unbelievable. I said it yesterday. You got to go through Chicago, and they proved it. So just like Michael Jordan says, you still got to go through Chicago. So they actually, yeah, it was crazy, crazy. Two crazy games so far this week out of three games. I mean, Seattle and what was it? Anyways, they won against the Rams. That was crazy. Took them, pushed them to the number three seed. By the way, they're the number one seed. Bears are number two, and the Rams are number three. So, what a difference a game makes. That's all it is. And the Bears beating the Packers last night. They basically sealed themselves. It all depends on today. Even if the Lions win, they're still in it. You know. No, today is not a good day. That's why I'm here. I did tell Gordo I would be here. I was gonna say, you guys, that's why I came on. I said I'd come on, and I'm watching the Talking Heads right now, and going through. I just talked to my buddy about what he likes. Not a lot of good games today. A lot of meaningless stuff. Kansas City. Who cares? Vikings are playing the Giants. That's one. If I was going to bet, I'd take the Vikings. I think the Vikings can beat the Giants. You got the Bills and the Browns. Another one. I mean, after the Browns getting whooped by Chicago last weekend, you got to go with the Bills. I don't know what the over/under on that is. There was another one I was looking at. Over/under was Denver. I'd take the over on that. Again, you make your own bets, but I can just say what I can say. I've already, Seattle burned me. That was one of my locks of the week was LA beating Seattle, but that was a crazy game. And my other lock was the Bears, and they pulled it off. They freaking pulled it off. I think I took the over in that. I think they did. They didn't cover the over, but they did cover the spread. So that was another lock that I picked. And how about it? I was like, shit, I'm gonna lose again. And the Bears come back and do it. uh, the game that means the most to me right now, because again, there's a lot of mathematical stuff going on here. You need this guy to lose, that guy to win. Uh, the playoff picture's pretty much set up. Texans and Chargers is a big game. The biggest game is the highlight of the week right now. It's two games. You got Pittsburgh and Detroit, and again, that's the game I'm watching at 4. That's why it's on at 4 is because if the Lions lose, the Bears are sealed. They get their playoff spot. Lions have to win to get a chance because your divisional winners. The Bears are going to win the division. They're already up on them by 2 games. They're up against now. They beat Green Bay. That's over. Green Bay's going to be out of it. So they might get a wild card, but I doubt it. Especially after losing Jordan Love last night, concussion. That's 2 weeks. He's out. He's out for the rest of the season. That's a 2-week protocol. He got a concussion. What a terrible play call, by the way. And the whole game, the refs were rooting against the Bears. They just throwing flags left and right. And, that was a legal hit. Come on, targeting, whatever, head to head. The guy hit him. Get over it. And so he's out. But I got to say, the kid that played for the Packers played good. Their backup played good. He threw the ball well. He ran the ball well. I just don't think he was ready to go out there and run the offense. And when the Bears finally got the ball, they proved Caleb Williams, I guess, is their guy. Yeah, and the other game, the only games that matter today are Pittsburgh and Detroit and the Patriots and the Ravens tonight. That's a playoff implication game. Rest of them, I don't see a whole lot going on. Kansas City at Tennessee, who cares? I'm going through the ticker tape as we're talking about this. But yeah, there's not a lot of other games. Tampa Bay game, they might be in the mix. The Bengals in Miami. Burrows is playing the Bengals, and what do they got? Oh, I just missed the notes, and I don't have a TiVo, so can't rewind it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens there. I don't think it doesn't really matter. A lot of injuries this time of year, and a lot of teams that it doesn't make a difference. So they're not going to play their starters. You're going to see a lot of backups and second stringers coming in, which is probably not a bad idea. People are playing for their jobs right now, man. Am I a Bears fan? Yes, I am. I'm a Bears fan. I am originally from Chicago. I'm watching the Bears. See, we picked the Ravens tonight too, by the way. I don't think the Patriots can win in Baltimore. I just don't think they can, especially after last week's loss to the Bills. The Bills, they were up 21-0, and then the Bills came back and won that game. What was the final, 35-33 or something like that, and they covered. So yeah, we're gonna go with the Ravens too so far. So far, it's looking like okay. We got a 60-40 going here, 5 votes. Yeah, I like the Ravens too. Again, a lot of time. There he is. There's the guy I was just talking about, Josh Allen, playing at Cleveland. Doesn't matter. Weather's not going to be a factor to them. Maybe the cheering will be, but I don't think so. I probably got a lot of Bills fans. As a matter of fact, I'm watching it. There's a guy wearing a Bills shirt on the sidelines, and they're in. Yeah. I don't know, man. I would bet. I bet there's not a lot of games I really like today. I would take, if I was going to make a bet today, I would take Minnesota Vikings over the New York Giants. That would be a bet. I'd take that. Or I'd take the over on the Denver game. I would take the over there. Those are the only 2 bets I kind of got. It's not a lot. It's kind of a meaningless Sunday. The big games happened Thursday night, last night. There's only 2 weeks to go, so we'll see. But those are if you're gonna bet something, I can take the Vikings. And my friend agreed with me on that one. He already bet it, as a matter of fact, before I even said it. I told him, "You're gonna take the Vikings, right?" He said, "Oh, I already bet it." So, Vikings over the Giants. Again, meaningless game. You got 2 teams, no chance of making the playoffs. They're playing for jobs. Vikings played pretty good last week. They've had a bad season, but they're out of it. They got nothing to lose. So They're playing for jobs. Both teams right now are playing for jobs. Um, let's see, and then the other one's tough. Pittsburgh and Detroit. I'm rooting for Pittsburgh because if they beat Detroit, the Bears win. They're in. They don't win. They're in. It was last night. Was my game. Was so. What are you gonna do? Nice to see you. Back at you. Back at you. What you gonna watch tonight? What games you got? Where you at? There are ways to watch football, American football, even if you're in Switzerland. I'll give you doesn't matter. So I'm gonna stop them as go to Reddit's NFL Bite. It's a good site. You might not be able to cast it to your TV, but you can always just cast your phone and then watch it on your TV. Or like I used to do, watch it on your phone. I used to watch a game on my phone while I was watching a game on the TV. Going good so far. Laid back, man. I want it over with. I gotta. Because I was telling my friend last night. A friend of mine called me last night. I invited her. We're going for Chinese food. We're not cooking a turkey. We're not going crazy with gifts. What it is. We're old now. It's about the kids. So I'm gonna bring the kids some candy. My buddy's granddaughters, and I'm Uncle Paul, so I gotta bring them candy, and there you go. And then they're gonna do their thing on, everybody I know, most of them are doing it on New Year or Christmas Eve. Rest of the people I know, my buddy Tommy, his family will be there, and we got football. So football starts Christmas night, week. What is it, 17 or whatever it is? Because it's 18 weeks now, so we get to watch football and eat Chinese food. That's going to be our Christmas, which I'm kind of looking forward to. That's what it is. I like Chinese food. Who doesn't like Chinese food? And we don't have to cook or clean. You eat, you throw it in the garbage. I was going to make sure my cat's bowls are full and they got water and I can leave for a couple days. And there you go. I'll be out of here. Call it a mini vacation. And everybody else will be out too because they all got shit to do. So that's the plan, Stan. That's what we're going to do. Go watch. I forgot my lighter in the bathroom. Yeah, that's cool. Got one. How about you guys? Anybody? You guys got all plans for? It's going okay, Grandma. Anyways, it's going okay, Grandma. Of course, I love Trump. He's the man. Come on. I don't have a Christmas tree. No reason. I did have one. It was a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Cool. Just put it on a table, and it was. Anyways, back to. I can't. I'm not gonna go back. Somebody asked about Christmas stuff. What are you guys doing? Everybody ready? You got your gifts? You go shopping this weekend? Sunday today, football. Nobody's going shopping around here. I already did my shopping. It's just I'm smoking here. You want to see? So roll your own gambler with the gambler tube. I got a machine. I roll my own. Cost me $10 a carton. Well, 13 if you want to do the real math. A lot cheaper than buying. Yeah. What is this guy saying? Something? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, and you're a fucking moron. That's still here, coming back. You got nothing better to do. You know what a clone is? Yeah, you would be a clone if your mother had swallowed, but then she would have shit you out. You would have been a piece of crap. But nah, you're still here. Yeah, number 3, and he's fighting for that top spot on my page, aren't you? Trump is a clone. He's your president. And if he's not your president, then go back to your country. Go talk to somebody in your country. You don't have to be here. Anyways. Well, I try not to smoke as much, but that's what it is. Anyways. Here we go. I knew the hate would start sooner or later. It's coming. Get ready for it. Everybody hold on to their chairs. Here comes the haters. All the people that hate Trump. And they don't even know why. They can't name one thing that he's done that's bad. No, he's not. They just showed a bunch of pictures of Bill Clinton with Epstein. So there you go. Why don't you go look that up on the news? I'm not your newscast. We're talking football here. Get off my fucking page. Please, just leave. Got none of your business. I don't ask stupid questions. So. How many times has your mom taken it in the ass? Oh, when she was with me, quite a few. How many of your siblings has your mom swallowed? Quite a few. Anyways. How many times has mom made you mac and cheese? Quite a few. If you're gonna ask a question, make it fucking something intelligent, will you? Oh, that's right. You can't do that. No, there's no intelligence there. We just went through this. Yeah, mistake. There you go. You probably don't even know who that is. So. Does that answer your question for you? I turn my hat around. Yeah, you can see. Mate. Yeah, there you go. You want my phone number? Ask the Indian guy down the street from you who tried to spam me and collect money the other day. She'll give it to you. Yeah, she'll give it to your mother, and they can talk, and maybe we can set up a double date. So we got Patriots are up now, 62-38. It's pretty much, a little over even. People are liking the Pats. I don't know. Well, I think they got the work cut out for them tonight. I think the Ravens are, again, playing for jobs. I'm talking about that. They're playing for jobs right now. A lot of these games are meaningless. Gordo had mentioned that earlier. A lot of meaningless stuff going on today. So, anyways. That's funny. How many, I don't know if you're talking to me or not, if you're talking to somebody else, but you got a name with zeros and slashes and stuff, so. Went from great to hateful? No, that's your guys' problem. I don't hate. Look at my fucking my freaking thing. Look at that. You want to hate? Look at my chat room. You get all the hate you want. You can suck off all that hate. These people are just trying to suck energy out of everybody. Yeah, thank you, sir. See, there you go. Again, that is hateful. What you just said is what this asshole just said is hateful. And that's what I deal with every time I go live. Every time I go live, and he's back. If it sucks so bad, why are you here with your 19th profile? Why I keep blocking you? You come back with another profile to come here and say my feed sucks. Go away. You don't have to be here, pal, but thank you for being here because it proves I'm doing something right. If you hate me so much, why are you here? Why? Why are you here? It's probably because I made your mother's asshole bleed. Yeah, never blocked you. You want me to do it again? Watch till you come back and say the same crap that you've been saying the whole time? Yeah, we can do that. Let's do that. Nah, I won't. I'll leave you alone for a minute. I'll put you on a timeout. You get timeout. You get to go to the corner, talk to your mom, and we'll put you on a timeout. There you go. Timeout. We'll do this. There. You're timed out. I love it. So put the dunce cap on. I wish I had a dunce cap. I'd make one out of like paper towels or toilet paper. I am telling about the comments. What comments? What are you telling about? Jeez. Yeah, my God. Yes. It's too funny. You guys make it too easy. Really do. Back to the polls. Yeah, it's because I just timed him out. I just timed him out, man. He's gone. I only did 30 minutes, though. So, you know what's funny about that? Now he can go and he can be like, I got to find it. I got to make a new profile. And it'll take him a half hour. And before he knew it, he would be back on. You know, if he had just shut the fuck up. I did too. I only timed him out for 30 minutes. Usually I just block him permanently, but, you know. Yes, that's funny. Whatever. They're just gonna make a new profile and come back. That's what's gonna happen. Anyways, let's back to the football. Let's get back to the football. What do we got? What do we got? We're talking football here, not stupid assholes. Well, unless it was that guy's mother's asshole. That was a stupid asshole. She loved every minute of it too. Let's go, Chiefs. I know. What's his name? Ain't playing today. Uh, you know, his deal with the Devils up. So what we got? Here's the game. This game I was looking at. Jacksonville and Kansas City. So that should be an interesting game. Again, I went with. I didn't. My friend and I were talking and kind of agreed on the over in that. Tough game to bet. Even though Jacksonville beat the Packers, or Denver beat the Packers, and Jacksonville's been playing not too good. I don't know what kind of. There's a lot of things that have to happen for both teams to get in the playoffs. So that is kind of a meaningful game, I guess. They're both looking at a playoff push, if you want to call it that. You know, again, I pay attention more to the the NFC than the AFC. So you got a 10-4 to 12-2. So Broncos win their in, and the over under is 46.5. So we're going with the over there. You got two good teams and two. Well, Denver's got a great defense, so we'll watch that. We'll watch to see what Denver does, and if they can stop the Jags, then they're in. They are in. I'm pretty sure they're probably right up on top of it. Patriots are on top. They're leading their division. Denver's leading their division. So you gotta. Well, here we go. There's it is. 16-22. You're talking. That's Bears numbers from last night. Showing. They haven't shown any highlights, which is kind of weird. I would like to see the highlights. I've already seen them. I watched the game. So it doesn't stop, does it? It just doesn't stop, man. They just keep coming. I don't know. Yeah, they actually do. You know, you got to kick a field goal. You got to kick the kickoff. You got to punt. That is a foot. So they do use a foot. Not like rugby or soccer. I don't know. It's just what it is. Whoever started it made it that way. Talk to George Hallis and what Vince Lombardi. You know, the Packers and the Bears. That's why it's such a great rivalry. You know, they started it. You know, did you know? You know, somebody was talking about the Cardinals. They miss that they're not in St. Louis anymore because they were from St. Louis, and they used to play in Chicago at Wrigley Field, just like the Bears did. That was a rivalry at one point. Was the Cardinals and the Bears in Wrigley Field? And it's kind of like hockey. If you know the original hockey teams, the Bruins, the Blackhawks, you know. Hey, get out of there. Don't you even think about it. You get out of that bag. Trying to get food. I'm gonna have to feed them. Cats are wanting food. I'm gonna get their breakfast this morning. I know. You were bugging me. You get out of it. I'm gonna throw a water bottle at you. There you go. I'm gonna throw a water bottle. I swear to Christ. See? I didn't even have to throw it. He got down, son of a bitch. Yeah, anyways, yeah, that was Cardinals. So. Right, okay, go back. No, I don't want to cancel. I want to go here. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Ah, I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Good Sunday, talking football. Calling in to pick my brain. And like this place where they come in to hate and then say I'm the hater. Ah, I'm not a hater, by the way. I hate being hated. Ah, I wish I could meet some of the people that hate on me. I really do. It would be funny. It wouldn't be funny for them. It'd be funny for me. It'd be fun for me. But then again, I'm too old for this shit. So, anyways, crap. All right, come on. There you go. Keep going. Sorry, my TV's lagging. Crap. Anyways, what do we got? Same picks ahead. Thanks. I'm not your best friend. Come on, man. It's funny. It's again, what's my favorite band? What's my favorite food? What's your favorite? Favorite is none of your fucking business. Come on. I don't have favorites. I'm not a favorite kind of guy. One favorite. I have a favorite position. Ask your mom about it. Come on, man. She'll tell you. Especially if you're a hater that shows up on my page. You're a hater. Do you still support Trump? It's a Shelly again. Hey, what's happening? And what is that? Yeah, yeah. How do you come up with these names? Why can't you guys have normal names? Is that tough? Can it be Jeff or Bob or Victoria? Victoria. Remember Victoria, guys? That was last night. Victoria. Yeah, that was yesterday. Victoria hasn't been back. Thank God. Oh, poor Victoria. Victoria and her caps. I'm a man. Okay. I don't know. What is your name? What do I call you? I don't know what to call you, man. I don't know. Saying it's a seer, the hater. I was being nice. I wasn't talking to you, fuckface. But now I can't block you. You're number one. You're one of those guys with a bunch of different numbers. Oh, it was Victor. That's who it is. That's Victoria. Victoria's back. And guess what, Victor? What's going to happen to Victoria? Victoria's going to have to go start a new profile. There you go. How'd that work out for you, Victoria? You think I wouldn't know? Give me a fucking break. Anyways, Victoria's gone, everybody. Sorry about that. I apologize for all the hate. Yeah, no. Divalaxaxic 82827. Now you need 4 numbers. Or 5 numbers. You can't even get a new profile with 5 numbers. Anyways, Olivia's here. Say hi to Olivia. Everybody say hi to Olivia. You guys, it's a commercial, so you got my attention for a minute. Kickoff's going to start in about, I don't know. I like it. It's what I want. Be friendly to each other. Be friendly to each other. Be nice. Don't bash people. Don't scream and yell. Don't ask stupid questions about Jesus and Israel and put up your Palestinian flags. Ain't gonna fly here. It ain't gonna fly here. It will not last 5 seconds. I don't need it. Neither does anybody else. Nobody needs this shit. Anyways. Yeah, that is actually okay. Just put purple people. My dad used to call Avatar people the purple people. I tell you the story. We're gonna go see Avatar. My buddy's like, that'd be cool. Spectacle, right? We get stoned off our asses, go watch the new Avatar. Probably, you know, 3D, which again, I can't see it. I'm blind in one eye, so 3D doesn't work for me. You got to have two eyes to be able to see it. Uh, but then we saw the preview for Anaconda with Jack Black, which not a big fan of his. Loved him in School of Rock, great flick. You kind of liked his band. I can't remember the name of this band, but then he became a Democrat. More power to him. You can believe what you want, but he was one of those guys that would be on stage bashing Trump. Anybody else want to bash Trump here? Or bash me? Okay, Sweet Tooth. Don't know what that is, but you too, my friend. Enjoy. Back at you. Back at you, brother. Or sister. I don't know. Back at you. Enjoy. Yeah, I'm going to watch football. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. I'm actually going to cook some food. Yeah. See, this is what we want. People talking, communicating, real stuff. Like they're making King's Hawaiian bread sandwiches. I love King's Hawaiian bread. Anybody else out there love King's Hawaiian bread? I love it. I love it. It's a shameless plug for them, but damn, that shit's good. I live in New England. I'm from Chicago, but I just did. I bought some seafood salad, made seafood salad, and we did it on King's Hawaiian bread. And damn, it was the balls. That was good. We made seafood salad sliders. There's a tip for you. On a Sunday like this, food, fun, football, seafood sliders. Let's go back to the polls real quick. We got a 50-50 split, which is ironic. Not really, because it's a tough game. Ravens, Patriots in Baltimore. Ravens are the favorites, by the way. So I'm going with the Ravens. I'm going to stick with my bet. I'm going to stick with what I say. I don't change. Again, there's a tip for you if you're going to bet. Yeah, what's your good profession, Grandpa? Like when you were young and maybe now too. Yeah, I'm not that old, by the way. I was a professional bartender for over 35 years. I've run multiple restaurants. I've opened restaurants. I owned my own restaurant, and that's what I did professionally. And I also, let's say, professionally painted because I got sick of bartending because it was just a pain in the ass. And I started a band. I'm a professional musician also. I still am. I got a guitar sitting next to me. You want me to plug in? I can. I can play it open here too. I got an electric guitar sitting here. You want to see it? Look, it's my baby right there. My Strat, my custom shop special, old school, rigged with some great pickups and juiced up knobs and Louis badass bridge. This thing's a hot guitar. Sounds great when I plug it in. Plus, I got a humbucker in the back. Humbucker, single coil, if you know what that means. So, sing and play guitar. I front the band. I do the booking. I do the whole set list. I play at some really Pretty cool joints. Played in front of big crowds, little crowds, dumpy bars, not so dumpy bars. Played in a lot of places. Been doing that for God. It's been huh, started. That's been another thing. It was the kind of way the bartending and the music thing conflicted, so I decided to paint so I could play. It worked out till COVID, till Joe Biden showed up and did COVID. That whole bullshit fucked me over. I was booked 35 times. And I lost every one of those bookings because most of those restaurants either shut down or couldn't have people in them. So thanks, Joe. Thanks, Joe Biden. Yeah, you fucked my life up. And that kind of put a hurting on me. Put me into a depression. There's plenty of videos still out there for me if you want to see them. You can look it up. Red House Road Blues Band. And I had some, I still do. I shouldn't say had. I have some great players behind me. And great, some of the best in New England. And for whatever reason, I guess I'm known as one of the best guitar players in New Hampshire right now. So, which I know other guys are just as good, if not better, than me. But it's different. You know, I do blues, they do country. You know, they do their own thing. Some of them, it's all what you feel like listening to. I might just plug in before the game, but I don't think I'm going to. I'll do that later. I'll do that. Save that for a Monday or Tuesday night when nobody's giving a shit. And then I can plug in. I can plug in right now, but I'm not going to. Forgot to put my. I gotta plug in my. What do I do with that? My. It's back in the case. My wireless system. I'm gonna recharge it. I think it's still working. I had a dream about that. Anyways. Why do you guys keep asking me? You not know? Is it really that not that obvious? The current president is the man. Okay, and you're gonna blow up my page here, aren't you? Mm. Mm. Anyways, yeah, I did it my way. There you go. There's a line for you. Regrets I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. There you go. It's Frank Sinatra for you. Give you an advice? Yeah. Follow your dreams, man. Follow your dreams. Don't listen to people online. Stay away from social media. Don't watch the news. There's some advice for you. Get off of social media. Get off your phone. Stop playing video games. Get out of your mother's basement. Go cut a lawn. Shovel some snow. Clean a gutter. Learn how to work. You know? Yeah. If you want to work in a restaurant, go work. Start washing dishes in a good restaurant. Don't go to Burger King and work at Burger King and flip burgers. There you go. There's some advice for you. Go wash dishes at, like, say, a good restaurant where you know that somebody owns it, that where they make good food. Doesn't have to be gourmet, but full service. You know, doesn't matter too whether you're a girl, a boy. Which is there's a difference, girl, boy. Don't be gay too. There you go. Don't be gay. Get laid. You know, flirt with a girl. And if you don't like girls, then you're a man and you don't like girls. That's on you. Don't shove it down people's throats. There's your advice. So, is that good enough advice for you? Let's see what this guy said. I actually have a little girl right now. Her name's Callie. She's my baby girl. She just got fed. My cat. She wakes me up in the morning. Huh. You know, I'm single. And I prefer to be that way. I've had enough women in my life. And the last one I had fucked me hard. The one before that fucked me hard. You know. And when I say fucked me hard, and then fucked me out of a lot of money. And that's why I'm never, I'm good. I love being single. I'm going to tell you right now, I love being single. I do not want a woman. I am great being single. I actually asked a girl out the other day. Funny story. And I didn't ask her out. I said, hey, it's cute. She saw me helping a friend of mine. His bike broke down. So he calls me, I need a trailer. My bike broke down. So I show up with a trailer and a truck. And, we have to push the bike up on the trailer and the truck. And the girl drives by, right? And she works at one of the stores I go to. It's a cute girl, too. Cute girl. Kind of got some snaggly teeth going on, but she's beautiful. Very cute. Great personality, by the way. So one thing I've learned is it's not just looks. It's, kind of a, thick in the hips, whatever. Probably because she has 3 kids. That's another thing. Where I live, everybody's got 3 kids and an ex. So I'm good. I'm good. And then again, I've dated. Hey, when I was in my 20s, I was dating 40-year-olds. When I was in my 40s, I was dating 20-year-olds. So either way, it just didn't work for me. Even the 40-year-olds. When I was 20, the 40-year-olds were stupid. And then when I was 40, I was dating 20-year-olds. They were stupid. No connection. Nothing to talk about. Anyways, back to I asked the girl. I just said it was funny. I went up. I said to her, I said, "Hey, you want to hang out, have a cup of coffee? Maybe I'll tell you what. Better yet, why don't you come over to my place? I'll cook you dinner." There's an old lady behind me. I don't know. She was probably had to be at least 70. And she looks at the girl. She goes, "This guy's a keeper." And I was like, "I wasn't asking you." I didn't say that, but I thought about it. And she was like, "No, I can't." And I was like, "Well, here, I got a business card. You want my card? Here, write your number on it. I'll give you a call." And she didn't take it. So I was like, "All right, whatever." And the last 2 times I went in there, she's like, "Hi, how are you? Good to see you." I don't ask twice. Not that kind of guy. Been there too with women asking me out. Shit, these fucking glasses keep falling off my hat. Anyways. Shit. I'm gonna fix my TV here. It's getting close to football kickoff time. I'm gonna put the adopted her as your new girlfriend, or just as a normal friend. Whatever, man. It wasn't a girlfriend. I don't want a girlfriend. I told you. I ain't getting a girlfriend. Ain't happening. Don't want a girlfriend. Is not happening. Yeah. Well, I bet, at least I didn't live in my mother's basement. Like most of the people that come on this page. How many girlfriends do you have, man? How many? How many profiles do you have, too? How many? How many girls do you have? Do you have a wife? Do you have kids? Yeah, I don't believe you. Anyways, that was a rhetorical question. So, with that being said, I'll be back. Excuse me. All right, got the game on. What you guys watching? What games you guys got on? And that's enough questions for now, please. I've answered enough questions. And again, you haven't. So, how many women do you have? None. How many women have you ever had? None. I already know the answer to that. Pretty obvious. Same, another new profile. As a matter of fact, ask one more stupid question, and you're gonna be banned and booted and out of here. Zip, zilch, nada. See ya. You haven't said one word about football. Been talking football. You're asking me all these stupid fucking questions. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, God. There you go. There you go. And we're gonna go here. You getting time out, little guy. You getting time out, little guy. If I had a dunce cap, I would give it to you. No, I didn't mean to remove him. But whatever, he'll make a new profile. So, Dude will make a new profile. They always do. Haters always come back. They got nothing. What the fuck? What is it? What is it with this shit? You just keep coming back. You got nothing else better to do but fuck with me. Let's go. This at 444 444 44 1111. Anybody seen the numbers? 1111. 222 555. These are angel numbers. Some angels. I didn't believe in it, but it kept happening. It kept happening. Also saved my life a couple times. There's a story I haven't told you, but nobody wants to hear my stories according to the haters. Yeah, like the time I fell in the Merrimack River off a 15-foot bank when I was camping in June, when the water was like 40 degrees. I got washed down river in High Rapids. Yeah, and then I had to climb up with a bank and make my way to the campsite. Made it back to the fire, which was out. I had to put wood on the fire so I could warm myself up because I had hypothermia. For all intents and purposes, I should be dead. I didn't die though because I got an angel on my shoulder. Still here. Every time you look this way, when I can turn my head that way, I have a hard time turning my head that way. Range of motion. This way's all right. This way, not so much. Broken neck from a car accident. From a guy that pulled in front of me. Destroyed my car. Yeah, totaled my car. I ripped the back end of his car off. Anyway, broke my neck. Here we go. Boom. We got it going, peeps. We got it going. Anybody gonna watch the game with me? Nope. Doubt it. I watch this myself. I don't know if I should put up with this. It's just a meaningless game. 4 o'clock. I ain't doing this. So you guys got me for now until the 4 o'clock comes. When the 4 o'clock comes out, 4:30 comes out, I'm out. I'll watch. I'll kick back and watch. Because I got a game to root for. This one, not so much. This is New England is rooting for the Browns. People are picking the Bills. That's an easy pick. And then you got, what is it, the Patriots tonight. Another game, Patriots Ravens. We already went through this. If you're just chiming in, go ahead and chime in. Ravens. I'm going to go with Ravens. I just don't think the Patriots can beat them in Baltimore. I just don't think they can. I think that, and of course, again, they're playing John Harbaugh. John Harbaugh, and they're playing for their jobs right now. Just like Kansas City is today too. Meaningless game. Not two teams that are out of it. Applebee's. I haven't been to Applebee's in a long time. I used to go there all the time for lunch when I worked down the street from an Applebee's. Used to go there on lunch break, work morning, and then go back. And I love their, I was just talking about their jambalaya. Great jambalaya. And soup, rice, and shrimp, and sausage, and chicken. It's good. That, and I quit drinking for a long time, and I would drink bottles of root beer, kind of like the one I got now. Where's my root beer? Where's my fucking root beer go? Come on, where are you? Where is my root beer? Can't find my root bear. It's ticking me off. It's gotta be right here. It's on my table. Well, it's summer. My chips. I got a dip in the fridge. Got some chicken fingers in the freezer ready to cook up with some Red Robin French fries. Where is my root beer? Son of a bitch. What the fuck happened? I found it. Ah, boom. Found it. My root beer's there. I want to reboot. Somebody reported me, so that's why nobody's popping up on my thing. I can't see anybody. You got the Cowboys game going, Gordo? Okay, there. Thanks, man. I was just gonna reboot. I don't know. That's a weird game, the Cowboys game. Yeah, Gordo's from Texas, by the way, so he's looking for some love to go his way for the Cowboys, which they'll win next year. Was it you that said that? Yeah. It wasn't you. I think it was you. Next year. They need defense. I was watching today. They were talking about the boys. They got 2 number 1 draft picks. They need some defense. They need to get a good defensive lineman, maybe a linebacker or a good back or safety. They need to build their defense because Dak's a good quarterback. They got a good offense. They can score. Their defense sucks. It just sucks. I might put it on for a second. I'll give me a second. I can always switch. If I do, I'll cut out and I'll come back and see what happens here in the first series here. And I'm watching Buffalo and the Browns. Why, I don't know. Buffalo is in New England, so I got to, Patriots playing tonight. I'm rooting for my friends more than anything. My game's over. Big first down. First down. Yeah, Cleveland's moving the ball. Anyways, maybe I'll put that game on. You gonna stick around? If I put it on, if I switch, be back. Well, I'll put it on. Just for you, Gordo. You've been supportive of me. I will support your thing. I kind of want to see what's going to go on here in the first series. Well, nice pass. Picks up about 7, 8. Oh, he might even got a first down. That might have been a big first down. He did get it. Wow, on the sideline. Walking the tightrope. Stevie Ray Vaughan. He does. He gets the first down. Anyways. Sounds good, brother. Good. I'll put it on. Let me watch the first few series of this game, and we'll see what happens. Oh, we got a reverse, and we got a big pickup, and Cleveland's looking like they almost know how to play football all of a sudden. Who'd have thunk? I'm going to restart my feed, by the way, so you're going to have to find me. I'm not going to re-go on, but you know how to find me. Yeah, I got a bunch of haters. There's nothing new. Haters is what it is. As a matter of fact, I'm going to shut this down, and I'll be back. I'll put this on. You be back. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Always good to see you, man.